So, Rio Ron. They put in some good work, honestly. They basically backed down, so to speak, from our the transgressions. Well, first off, they wanted me to betray my ally Florida, and basically we're at the point where their two allies are dead. So, yay. So yeah, guys, how about this? Don't threaten a coalition, and then be surprised when said coalition fights. But thankfully, we did say I had 3 allies, and luckily I paired up some people at the start. You know, mutual alliance pact and all that. Still might fight each other later on. But yeah, I would be surprised if he had some flavorful things to say in the message. Oh, it's Florida sent the message, not Rio Grande. Let's see what Florida has to say. My ally. Okay. Let's see. Well, if you to me, oh yeah, because I only attacked him because this guy would be a little bit of a dick to me, admittedly. So, R.I.P. I did not mean to all cap locks that. R.I.P. I wish you luck in your next match. Thanks for the battle. So that, I mean, that is true. I always say interesting. I don't say good or bad, because it's always interesting to fight people like that. Although he is like one of the people who have folded quicker. But let's see. Now, inevitably, like, there's a good chance I'll ask if I really am recording. He might ask with YouTube. It's a 50-50. But in the case that he does ask, and he does watch, I will try to give you Rio Grande, again, if watching. If not, it's just some good general tips. For one, don't try to have a war against a coalition, basically preemptively telling them you're going to attack. That's a no-no if you don't want to get folded. Number 2, great defense here. If we didn't have Dreadnoughts. Kingdom of Quebec, thank you for the support. Now, basically, the defense is great, but there's some issues with it. One, the artillery is all the way in the back. You should bring it up to the front to deal with naval threats. And zooming it up, I would move it up to like right here to deal with naval threats. Number 2, you didn't upgrade your units. I know you're a newer player. That happens to all new players. Even I did this at one point in time. Upgrade your units. It's for doing research. It's not for doing research, but it's not like Call of War where you have to manually upgrade them. Every unit gets leveled up when you do the research upgrade. So do that. 3, build industries and power plants on your cities to actually increase your resource gain and make units faster. Now, with the recent update, power plants may not be as needed because, as y'all know, they really made a lot of things faster to do. Yeah, it's just to increase your production gains. It took me a while to figure that out, and now I'm actually putting on practice after multiple matches of accepting that I didn't do that. And yeah, here we are, just having a nice dandy time. Grade these. Also, research is pretty fast too. I do like that research is a little bit faster for some units. Others, not so much. So yeah, right now I just need more food and more manpower. And since it's now manpower, which is good because there's the food, I'll just shift into making recruitment offices at all my mainland provinces. If you're going to build industries and stuff, do it at your main provinces as they, give you more resources. Basically, more, it packs a bigger punch, especially long term. So there's my 3 recruitment offices. That will be a good booster to my manpower. Now, as you can see, a lot happened. So, Dutch America was attacking my ally. Ally asked for help. We killed him in one day, believe it or not. And then the California Republic had absolutely nothing. That means it's true. Like, he had nothing built in any of his cities, so he had a weak army. So my ally Florida pushed through him. And now me and Florida is like, yeah, we're going to attack Rio Grande. I'm doing immediately. I said I'd weaken him up, and then he can attack him later. Which looks like it's basically worked here because all his troops are brought to one front. Well, else, yeah. That's the way the cookie falls, really. Now let's see. Okay, he's upgrading his artillery, he's upgrading his infantry, and he's upgrading his mechs. Good. That's nice. The Kingdom of Quebec is the bar. Now, Freemason's Lodge, he did get in here and he snuck in a little bit of land, you know, from this guy. You know, it's just the way he rolls. But yeah, I don't know if having a 4-man pact, you know, to, like, I'm in a coalition in Florida, and these two were currently allied, but again, war could break out between us any time, you know, because we're always making negotiations and all that, asking each other for help. Sometimes it can fall through, sometimes it just doesn't. Now, I will say though, that Freemasons is technically doing good right now with what he's doing. Like, he's just taking land, he's not pushing into wars, and that does worry me a little bit. And he has dreadnoughts too, to boot with subs. But we both have access to each other's intel, so I don't think it'd be wise to make a move on each other just yet. Now, looking down here at Mexico, this could be the next person to attack. I don't know. Could be, could not be. It's still up for debate. But all in all, I am happy with the way things have been going. They don't call it the Steel Belt Empire for no reason, though. Like, I'm making a belt across all of Northern America. Now, sadly, we did get a little bit of Wisconsin there, I imagine, and Minnesota, nothing against the states, but yeah. Not exactly steel states. They're food states, but not steel states, to my knowledge. Okay, guys, not a lot to talk about today. So, let's catch you on the up end. Gee? I see, that was cringe. Why did I say that? See, I'm not even edit these either. Oh, God. You know, guys, I will see you on the next one. 2 days from now. And by the time this comes out, the first episode should have finally released. Oh my. Peace.